So I want to thank each and every one of you very much. I mentioned this in my last video, but the stories from those of you who have been adopted, who have adopted children, the pain that you feel that was palpable through me reading your messages about your concern for Huxley and how much you love your own children and how you were loved by your parents and how this is breaking your heart. It touched me. There were many comments that I saw that brought me to tears, honestly. And as a nearly 40-year-old man, I'm not ashamed to say that. I want you to know I'm sorry if I could not comment on every single comment. I've had a ton coming in, and it has been a pleasure to see that. I have read each and every one of them, and I've tried my best to make sure that I gave you a like and a heart on all those comments. At the start here, just for anybody that doesn't know, I want you to know I'm a non-monetized channel. I have a career outside of YouTube. That will never change. I am, like you, somebody who saw this story, was very affected and very impacted by it, and came on here to share my thoughts. And overwhelmingly, of the more than 1,000 comments that I have seen on my channel about this, still on maybe two hands I could count the apologists for Myka or the negative comments about me talking about this. I think that's pretty astounding. So let's get into the video. We're now 3 days removed from the firestorm that has brought down the Myka and James Stauffer social media empire. We've seen the statements from their lawyers that, in true Myka and James fashion, was a People exclusive. I wonder how much the People magazine paid for that. But the only thing that any of us care about is, where is Huxley? How is he doing? How did they choose the family? Did they go through online message boards? Were these people that they knew? How did they vet them? Did they vet them at all? Was there a rehoming payout, as some are suggesting? Now, I want to say first and foremost, some are suggesting even, do we even know is he even alive? I don't want to speculate over something like that. I do not think that's the case. I do not think Myka and James would put Huxley in danger. I want to take that off the table from my standpoint. You guys can speculate about what you want. I don't think that's up for debate. But we do want to know that he's okay. And overwhelmingly, if Myka will take time to look at the comments, and I think she's looking at a lot of them, the vast majority have just been care and concern for Huxley. A few have went after Myka and James, but for the most part, it's just, we want to know he's okay. And that's a testament to each and every one of you that watch these videos. That's a testament to each and every one of you that have called these sponsors, that have written these sponsors. That's a testament to all of you that have written on her social media. You care about Huxley. It's not simply a hating game on Myka and James. So even though the family update video is now the third highest viewed video ever by the Stauffer family, it's not the type of publicity that they could have ever possibly wanted. And those views come with a high cost. So even though this post on Instagram from over a week ago is the last official post outside of the video, other than the deleted post, which was trying to further explain away that it was Huxley's fault that he was rehomed, trust, they are seeing everything that's coming in. She even a couple days ago pinned this post to her YouTube video, so she's still actively looking at the comments that are coming in. There are doctors weighing in on this one. This one, Dr. Eugene Gu, which was on Twitter. There are even things that they rarely use, like their TikTok page, which only had 10 videos. Over 3 million times TikTok users have spoke out at how outraged they are over this. Myka Stauffer fan, I talked about her, an important account which has been very helpful in terms of getting people to contact the companies that are working with Myka and James and coordinating some of the stories. every one of you that are sending your comments, they're being seen. They're trying to delete. They're deleting a lot of what's coming in, but a good portion of it as well, they can't possibly get to, or they're leaving some of it up. It is not a question as to whether Myka and James can come back as influencers as they had. That is over. We are past that. They will not be coming back in the same sphere that they left. But something I want to examine now, did they know that already? Especially Myka. Did she know that things were going to have to change? Of all the things that we can say about Myka, one of the things that we cannot neglect to say is that she is a savvy social media entrepreneur. And she knew when she made the decision to rehome Huxley. I hate to say rehoming is for animals. Let's throw away that word. She got rid of Huxley. When she made the decision to separate Huxley from their family, she knew she was going to have to pivot to something different. And the channel that was created after the rehoming was this one, Cash Crush, where she would focus on frugal spending as a large family, how to make your dollar stretch further. Very popular topics on YouTube. She no doubt had researched what should be the next channel for her. And some of the things that she says on this channel are enough to make your blood boil.
56 frugal ways to save a ton of money. I am so excited. I have so many good videos coming out for you guys. I reworked the entire content calendar. I had other videos filmed, and since everything happened, it really just wasn't relevant.
You hear that, folks? She is so excited. She has reworked the content calendar just for you. This is after Huxley is gone from their lives, and she is so excited about this new channel. So if you thought that last video was disturbing, this one takes the cake. In this, she starts to talk about how much money you can realistically expect to make from YouTube.
And what to speculate that you can make on YouTube per subscriber count. If you are new here, hey, I'm Myka, and for peep's sakes, hit that subscribe button. But before you comment down below or exit out of this video and say, but Myka, you don't have those views, let me explain myself.
So here, what she wants you to know is don't call her out, folks, because the subs on the Cash Crush channel are so low. This is new. This is a new endeavor. Again, this is a woman who is recently separated for a child that she was with for nearly 3 years. And she's wanting to make sure you don't come down on her too hard and don't consider her an expert because the subs on this channel are too low.
Let me hold the phone for 1 second. This channel is actually my fun channel. It's my baby.
Yep, you heard that right. This channel is her baby. And you know who's not your baby anymore, Myka? It's Huxley. And the crocodile tears that you shed on your update video, it's not working with anybody. We're tired of it. We're upset. We demand answers. We want to know how Huxley is. And we want to know now. Some of you have talked about the fact that it seems like we're trying to distance James from this. And I don't think we should. James very much is a central figure in the whole Stauffer empire. He runs the website. He is a major part of the channels and making decisions. So definitely and he was Huxley's father. So he certainly has an equal part, and I would hope had an equal part in the decision about removing Huxley from their home. But I do want you to see a couple videos that, for me, I don't know, I feel like they show James in a little bit better light.
Huxley has had multiple meltdowns.
I'm not having a good day today.
We never tell you guys the truth. And that's why you don't see Huxley a lot in the vlogs. He's probably having a meltdown. Are you done?
He's just having a bad day. He's a grumpy day today.
Dr. Chippy? What about my boy? Hook him up. Before they're all gone. Here you go.
Did you go with them? Oh,
You got the peanut butter crunch.
That last video especially just broke my heart. The rest of the children and Myka enjoying cookies. Huxley not giving one, James pointing that out, and just to see the joy in Huxley at getting that treat. Oh, it was hard to watch. Now, James, who also has education as a mechanical engineer, has his own business, Fox Clean LLC, which was, oddly enough, licensed by the state of Ohio the day after their update video. And I don't think anybody set out to vilify this couple. Had they simply been upfront, there would have been still a significant amount of fallout for sure, because you don't give up on a child. But I think vast more than it currently sits would have at least listened and tried to understand and tried to empathize. But that didn't happen. They weren't up front. They instead went to Bali for a month. They instead did articles about that experience. Everything about this family is seemingly fake when you pull back the layers. All these sponsored photos, sponsored videos, all these tender moments that we find weren't real. Did any of the love that they said that they had for Huxley, was any of it real? And you hate to ask those questions of a parent, but we're in that situation with what we've been presented. We see that from this Cash Crush channel, Myka knew that she was going to have to pivot to something else. And they only gave an update on Huxley at all because they were pressured into it. So the public, Myka and James, demand answers, and we demand answers now. Regardless of what your lawyers say, regardless of what your publicists say, the social media empire aspect of your lives are over. The $600,000 mansion home that you bought with money earned by Huxley, well, that's probably going to go up on the for sale block. Be honest with people. Be honest about this situation. That's the only way you're going to save perhaps a little face in this situation. This young boy deserved more than this. Full of love and life, and now seemingly cast aside after he was no longer relevant for your social media whims.